All right, so some of the terminology. AI is such a, I love the word and I hate it. It's so broad, it doesn't really mean anything anymore in my opinion. But I think when we think about it, we mostly think about the primary goal being simulating or mimicking human intelligence. And when we think about that, I think we think in a general form. We're thinking about artificial intelligence like in general, being able to do many different types of things. Machine learning is a set of algorithms that learn from data. Okay, so it's kind of funny. Like you think about, you think about what AI is today, and all the algorithms is a function of the data they're learned on or trained on. Okay, so it doesn't know anything that wasn't in that data. So it only knows what you show it. So it learns from data. You're not explicitly programming it. This isn't an expert system where you're saying you play chess like this. Instead, you show the algorithm lots of chess games being played, and you say, you figure that out. You figure out the best approach to win the game. I'm not going to tell you. So it's definitely a paradigm shift. A lot of folks think that, that all AI is ML. Obviously, expert systems is AI. That's not ML. But these terms are getting used interchangeably because in today's world, all of AI is delivered through machine learning or deep learning. And so you can think about deep learning as a subfield of machine learning that is really focused on algorithms that are inspired by the brain, which gives us neural networks. And it's also possibly a little bit of a misnomer too, because it's modeled from, it uses the same terms of the brain, but there's really no intelligence. It's everything it knows is still based from the data. So we use terms like neurons, and we like to say this is a brain, and we even have my picture here, AI. I got a picture of like a person and a brain, but it still is all based on the data that's contained or that the models are trained on. And anybody who's in this field would recognize this as the absolute truth, is we use AI to sell it because it's great, but under the covers we're using machine learning to build it. But machine learning that term doesn't quite sell as well, so we've all flipped over to calling it AI.